My parents demanded I sell my $80,000 vintage car collection to pay for my sister's wedding. Then my grandfather found out. I'm Leo, 29, and I've been rebuilding classic motorcycles since I was 14. The forgotten rust buckets from barn auctions and estate sales. 6 bikes total, worth maybe $85,000. But the real value? My grandfather Cole and I built every single one from the frame up. The 1972 Triumph Bonneville we finished the summer his wife died. He said it kept him breathing. The 1968 BSA Lightning he gave me when I got my GED. My younger sister Vanessa got engaged to Brandon, some finance guy. The problem started when my mother decided Vanessa's wedding would be her social redemption. My mom grew up working class. She spent 30 years clawing into country club adjacency. What started as a backyard reception morphed into a 280-guest production. Venue, $18,000. Dress, $9,500. Ice sculpture, $3,200. Budget, $92,000. My parents' savings, $35,000. 3 weeks ago, Dad called asking if I could stop by for dinner. I walked in to find them at the table with printed spreadsheets. Leo, we need to discuss a family investment opportunity. Mom didn't bother with the soft sell. Those motorcycles are worth real money. Money this family needs. My bikes aren't for sale. Vanessa only gets married once. Brandon's family owns a vineyard. His sister's wedding was in coastal living. We can't look like we're struggling. We are struggling. That's why you're asking me to sell my stuff. Vanessa spoke quietly. I told them not to ask, but Mom says Brandon's parents will think we're lower class. Since when are we ashamed of that? Dad's face reddened. Those bikes sit collecting dust while Mom needs to compete with people who don't care about us. Mom slammed her palm down. I have worked my entire life to give you opportunities. The least you could do is support your sister. How much? $60,000. I laughed. You want me to liquidate everything for an ice sculpture? What are we really paying for? She stood up, shaking. Respect, belonging, the chance to sit at tables we've never been invited to. I left. The next 2 weeks were psychological warfare. Texts from Mom, guilt to rage. Vanessa's messages always ended with, maybe just the Triumph? Mom started her Facebook campaign. Posts about ungrateful children. My aunt commented that some people forget where they come from. I didn't tell Grandpa Cole, but he found out. Mom vented to his sister. He showed up at my garage Tuesday morning. Didn't say hello, just looked at the bikes. Your mother called you selfish? The Bonneville, he said, hand on the tank. I picked this frame out of a junk pile the week after your grandma's funeral. I'd been 14. I'd said, we could fix it. Took us 8 months. Your mother wants you to sell that? All of them. He pulled out his phone. Get in the truck. 20 minutes later, Mom answered the door. Her face went white. Cole, this is... Get Michael. Get Vanessa. Living room. Now. Grandpa stood in the center like a judge. Diane, where did you come from? Silence. A 2-bedroom apartment where your mother stretched hamburger helper for 4 nights. Shopping at Goodwill. Me working double shifts. Mom's eyes filled. Then explain why you're stealing from your son to buy into a class that wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Brandon's family owns a vineyard. They're one bad harvest from bankruptcy. He turned to Dad. Michael, you've disappointed me. Dad couldn't meet his eyes. Those motorcycles aren't hobby. They're inheritance. Every bike I taught him something. But Vanessa deserves parents who don't pimp out her brother's work. He looked at my sister. Do you even want this circus? Vanessa stared down. I wanted a small ceremony in Brandon's backyard. Then why? Because Mom said they'd judge us. Mom broke down crying. He pulled an envelope from his jacket. I'm 81. I've got a will. House, land, accounts, $1.4 million. Mom and Dad exchanged glances. You keep pressuring Leo, I'll change every word. Leave it all to the Humane Society. You can't. Already called the lawyer. Papers are drafted. Silence, except for Mom's crying. Leo keeps every motorcycle. Vanessa plans the wedding she wants. Diane, you're going to therapy. Vanessa called 2 days later. She'd canceled everything. Backyard wedding. 50 people. Taco truck. Dress for $400. Last Saturday, Grandpa rode his Norton. I rode the Bonneville. When Brandon saw Vanessa walk down the grass, his face crumpled. After the ceremony, Mom found me by the bikes. She ran her hand over the Bonneville's tank. I wanted you to sell this for party favors.